Now, who here can tick off all 20 of these habits? Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been having a very happy and productive week. And today's video is all about the sort of things that highly successful people do, which have enabled them to really achieve their goals and create a life that they absolutely love. So these sort of things, originally I was researching and trying to think about what do really successful people do, whether it's successful millionaires or anyone really that you encounter day to day that you view as successful. And I really want to know if you guys do most of the things that I talk about today or do all of them. And even if you don't, just to think about the sort of things that you can implement into your day to really help you get the most out of your days and inch you closer towards achieving your goals, creating a life that you enjoy and a life that's productive and one that you really get the most out of on a day-to-day basis. So let's get straight into this video and let's cover the 20 different things that highly successful people do. I've broken them down into categories because I felt like this video needed a little bit of structure, so let's get into it. So let's start off with their daily lifestyle. Now, first off, they have a morning routine, an optimal morning routine, because the first 30 minutes of your day, that is, as Robin Sharma, my favorite author, calls it, your platinum 30. Those 30 minutes, they set you up for how you go about the rest of your day, and they're gonna help you to be calm and collected and productive and organized, or frazzled and really stressed. Now, they also take pride in their environment and they minimize clutter because the right environment can facilitate good work. It can make you feel happy, calm, relaxed. I am a huge creature of comfort, so make sure that you do take time out to create the right kind of environment for you, one that is also free of distractions. Another thing they do is they set aside time for themselves. This can be as simple as having 10 minutes in the morning to meditate and do some deep breathing. Maybe they have time every day that they go for a jog. Maybe they have a bath every evening. Just doing something for you because you really need to make sure you're tending to your own needs so that you don't burn out. And if you're not tending to your own needs, you probably have no desire and no energy left for others. Now, the last thing to do with their daily lifestyle, they are highly consistent with their actions. Now, this doesn't mean that they're rigid. They can still exercise flexibility when needed, but they also have a regular exercise routine, or they read every night, or they meditate every morning, or if they have a green juice, they have a green juice probably every day. So make sure that you are consistent because consistency is key. And even when it comes to achieving your goals, I can guarantee you that successful people do something every day. It doesn't matter how small it is, but they will do something to help them inch themselves closer to achieving their long-term goals. Now, the second category is health, and I feel like the next 2 points can be combined, but they have a regular exercise routine and they prioritize their health. That means it doesn't matter how busy they get, they will still be going to yoga every week, or they'll still go for their morning jogs, or they'll still be hitting the gym on a day-to-day basis. It's something that they just won't sacrifice for anything else because they know if they don't have their health, then they're really not going to be good to anyone. Okay, category 3 is my favorite one to talk about because I feel like it doesn't get discussed enough, and that's mindset. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was that they see lessons in life's challenges. They don't sit there and go, oh, poor me, life's so hard. They say, well, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Why am I experiencing this challenge and what can I get out of it? And that's really important to be able to see opportunities in challenges. It makes it so much easier to move through it and to not get so stressed or so caught up when things just don't go our way. The next thing is that they exercise discipline and self-control. Maybe we don't feel like sitting down and doing our work. Maybe we just can't be bothered going to gym. Maybe all we really want to do is watch movies and eat junk food, but we know that that's not really going to get us to where we want to be. But you just have to be disciplined because no one else is going to make us achieve our goals. It has to come from within, and we have to be the ones in the driver's seat of our life. Another thing that helps them with their mindset is to practice meditation and to be mindful every day. So being able to meditate, it's like a little pause in your day. It helps you to regroup, recenter, feel more grounded, and it also enables you to make better and smarter decisions. Now, they might set aside 5-10 minutes in the morning when they wake up and make that part of their morning routine, or maybe they create a little pause in the middle of their day. It doesn't really matter when they do it, but it's really important just to take a little bit of time out of a chaotic day and allow our mind to just quieten down and just filter through all of those racing thoughts that often cloud our judgment. Highly successful people are also very persistent and determined to succeed. So they will absolutely keep going, and they have this hunger for success. Not necessarily financial success, more success to achieve their goals and to make sure that their visions do come into reality. So they just keep going, and they want it so bad. They want it more than they fear failing. And I think that that's really key here. That when you really want something so bad, that fear or those what ifs, they don't stop you anymore. And of course, with mindset, it means that they are proactive and they make sure that if they say something or they want to do something, they will go and do it. And I think a lot of people find that they have these amazing ideas, that they want to be a game changer, but they're sitting on this idea for so long, waiting for the right time. A successful person is just a person that took that idea and they went and they took a leap of faith. They jumped. They jumped not knowing exactly what's going to happen, but they just went for it. So if you have this awesome idea, if you want to get somewhere in life and you just feel like doing what you're doing at the moment is not going to get you there, it can be daunting, but you just have to take that leap of faith. Next category is the work approach. It's time to get productive, guys. So they prioritize tasks that are high in value and importance. They don't waste their time on little things that are not going to get them to where they want to be. The next point I sort of mentioned just before in the mindset category, but when it comes to their work approach, again, they have this fear of never trying more than they fear failure, which means that they will be the ones to take that leap of faith, and they don't really worry about all of those what ifs. They're not going to let them stop them when it comes to starting a business or giving something at work a go. They're also not necessarily patient people, but maybe they learn to be patient, because that's definitely the case for me. I am naturally very impatient, but my work has taught me I think that things just take a little bit more time than I first expected. So they know that things don't always happen overnight, and let's be honest, for a very, very few number of people do they ever become an overnight success. Another thing with successful people is that they are goal-driven and they have a very clear vision in mind. And if you guys want some tips on how to make a vision board or how to define this idea of success for you, I've made a couple of videos on that, and I'm going to try and remember to link them as clickable cards up above so you can check them out. But make sure that you do define what it is that you want to get out of life and display it. Make a vision board, have this constant reminder there to help motivate and inspire you. Now, I'm sure that there are successful people out there that can be pretty stubborn-minded, but I genuinely think that really successful people, not just in business but in life in general, they're open-minded and they allow others to have a say. They listen to what other people have to say and they want to hear other ideas. And some of the most wonderful things in life can come from a great brainstorm session. So don't be too closed-minded, because successful people, they allow you to give your input. Now, when you're really successful, especially in the work category, you're probably going to be really busy, so they also have to learn to delegate. And it doesn't mean delegate everything, but just to know what are their strengths and delegate the stuff that other people could do just as well, if not better. And the last point under this work approach category is that these people are flexible. They're not tied to the outcome or the product as much as they are connected to their purpose. So they're open to change and they're not so attached to the product and the end result or how it looks on the outside as much as what they really want to achieve or the kind of impact and difference that they want to have in the world. The second last category is personal growth. Highly successful people constantly educate themselves. They read, they listen to podcasts, they're always learning. They don't just think that because they're no longer in school or university or they have a job and they're making money that they should just call it quits on their education. They're always hungry for knowledge and they're always striving for self-improvement. And the last category is relationships. Highly successful people, they don't just focus on work, they know it's about a balance, they know how important relationships are, and that we want to be able to share our success with other people. They make sure to surround themselves with happy people, people that are positive and that build them up, like-minded individuals, and they also prioritize time for their relationships. They don't allow other areas of their life, such as their work, to take priority over their relationships, especially not for too long, no matter how busy they're becoming, because life is really all about sharing it with our family and friends, and they know how much that love and support means to them. Now, who here can tick off all 20 of these habits? I don't think that I can necessarily tick off all 20 right away. I think that life is about learning and constantly striving for self-improvement, and I definitely do want to implement a few more of these into my daily routine. So comment below if you do most of these things, or maybe there's one particular habit you know is going to make a huge impact to your days, your happiness, your level of productivity, your well-being, your ability to succeed and achieve your goals, and your motivation. Maybe there's one thing that you know is key and that's holding you back. So comment that down below and I would love to read your comments. And otherwise, make sure to subscribe to this channel and my vlog channel if you want to get some more content. And apart from that, what else do I need to remind you guys of? You can check out my stationery and my study skills book, The High School Survival Guide. That will all be linked down below. And I think that's all from me today. So I'll see you guys next week with another video. And until then, have a very happy and productive week. I love you so, so, so much. And I just hope you have a beautiful day. Mwah. Bye guys.